This was put outside my tent last night. This right here. Now how do I know it? Because of where I'm at. See this right here? I set my belongings that I go to get every morning that I got hidden. When I come home at night, I get them out. And then as I'm approaching my tent to get inside of it, okay, I set them down here. Okay, because I got to set them down and I had my hands free to open up the tent. That wasn't there last night. Okay, when I got into my tent. I just woke up. Today's date is May 1st, 2012. That right there, okay, that right there comes from either over here or over here. Okay, there's none of that that comes from here or me walking into my area. Okay, that was set there. The only thing that comes around here are little itty bitty mice and maybe a rabbit or two. Okay, and there's no way that a rabbit or a little mouse could set that there. So it's a calling card to let me know that they have been around my tent as I was sleeping. And this is nothing but fear mongering. And if you don't believe what I'm saying, go to Google and type in organized stalking or gang stalking and how they enter your apartment and move things around to let you know that they're there. This is what they do. This is a message. You wouldn't believe what I know. And if you Google that description, you'll see what they do. Now remember, again, like I said, I just woke up. It's May 1st, 2012, and what they do is they enter your apartment and move things around, or will take something and then return it later, like they did in Michigan. One time they took a bridge. Listen to this. One time they took a bridge card from me. That's what's called a food stamp card. They took a food stamp card out of an apartment I was renting from 1999 up until 2004. Okay, they took it out of that apartment and then put it back in the next apartment that I got in Dearborn in 2005. Yeah. It was their way of showing that we are the ones that were responsible for what was happening to you in the previous department, and we're the ones that are responsible for what's happening to you in this one. Yeah. And they knew I'd put it together because I had only had one bridge card replaced since that one was stolen. Okay, so it was the only other one that I had to go back and track on in reference to which one it was. That's literally what they did, and that's in the timeline. That's already online. Now I want to make another notation here. I made a updated blog just last week, towards the end of last week, and posted it online. And the title of the blog is "Learning Disabled Woman Wants You to Know the Truth About about the torture in Dearborn, Michigan." I can't find it online. They're not letting me post it online. And what they're doing is going in some of my WordPress accounts and literally posting online the profiles of the first blogs that were posted about Dearborn, Michigan. Why? Because they want you to notice those so you can see what was happening towards me in Dearborn, Michigan without having the full explanation about what was happening in Dearborn, Michigan. It's been discovered remote neural monitoring, remote neural influencing, and remote neural stimulating has been going on towards me ever since at least 1986. At least. Understand this and be clear. These individuals, Forbes magazine just recently went and posted one of my petitions concerning the San Diego police, concerning the city council, and concerning me being gang stalked and electronically harassed out here. I just uploaded a video picture. See, when I first discovered that they posted it, I opened it up and then printed it out. Now it's gone, and the little URL that was on the bottom of the printout, I went to go I went and typed that in by looking at the printout and then typing in what's on the bottom as far as the URL address, and it's giving me Internet Explorer diagnostic error. You can't even find it anymore. So I took a video picture of the printout and uploaded it to YouTube yesterday. And the point I'm trying to make to you here, fellow citizens, is that they literally have the ability and the audacity to go in and tweak my blog accounts, my WordPress accounts, and bring them up in current time in the San Diego situation. Because all the San Diego blogs that I write, none of them, only I think 2 of them had Dearborn mentioned. And I think I only mentioned Michigan. What they're doing is going in and updating my profiles and everything and bringing them in current time so San Diegoans can see the Dearborn blogs because they believe there's enough in there to discredit me. Understand this and be clear. I'm going to give you a fast example because I got to go. In order for you to see what was happening towards me in Dearborn, Michigan, okay, in reference to 2 specific apartments, I want you to listen to me clearly. This is going to be an illustration of the powerfulness of remote neural monitoring. Actually, 2 things. Go to YouTube and type in Bioethics Timothy W. He talks about brain entrainment and neurocognitive weapons. Just listen to it, okay? Now, what is brain entrainment? This is the second one. What is brain entrainment? Go to YouTube. Go to Google and type in, well, no, just listen to the scenario. Say if a person comes to your house and you're on vacation, and a coworker who's on vacation too comes to your house, and he says, you want to go gambling? I don't gamble, but this is just an illustration. So he says, you want to go gambling? And he thinks to himself, sure, why not? So he thinks about it, then he takes a shower, gets dressed, picks his car keys up, and he goes and he gambles. That's all one neural network. The thought processes, the getting up to go, the going, okay, the interactions of playing, whether you win or lose, and then leaving. That's all one neural network. The thought processes attached to it, which are evoked potentials, and the motor cortex associated behaviors of going. That's all one neural network. The individuals who are responsible for this crime that is happening towards me, that the San Diego police are directly attached to, have technology called remote neural monitoring. That technology monitors you neurally from a remote distance. It can identify and mark any neural network that is created, like the one that was created when the individual thought about going to gamble and then went and gambled. Okay? They identify and mark it and then stimulate it on any date to get everything in that neural network brought back into current consciousness to be played out in real time. Understand this and be clear. So any neural network. Say if you start drinking, say one night, like if you you were deeply in love, and your significant other left you, and you got really depressed, and you went to go have a drink, and you got drunk. That's a neural network. They can identify and mark that one and stimulate it back in current time to get anybody to go back to go drink. Do you understand what I'm telling you? Keep this. And so when you do read the Dearborn blogs, you'll understand what they did to me. My name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California.